But a majority doesn't want trans women on anything, period. So they're going to complain and get upset anyways, right? It doesn't matter what it is. Hey sweethearts, it's theeNickVenus. Once again, welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on all post notifications so you can be notified every time I upload. So, in this video, I'm going to be talking about the whole Hershey bar situation. So recently, there's been this huge outrage because Hershey put a trans woman on a Hershey bar. Okay, so obviously people are slow because that's a pun on trans women's pronouns, right? She/her, her/she. Duh, right? There's been this big outrage. People are saying, how dare you put a trans woman on a chocolate bar on International Women's Day, and, you know, this, that, and the third, right? You know, basically they're saying the reason for the outrage is because of International Women's Day, right? So I'm thinking to myself, like, wait. Previously, there was a situation with the whole M&Ms, right? They were saying, oh, there's a purple transgender M&Ms, and they did what?
Gotcha, bitch!
They did the exact same thing, girl, saying, oh, let's boycott M&Ms. You know, how dare you put a purple transgender M&Ms inside of my candy? How dare you do that, right? So, girl, that negates everything that they're saying. That contradicts it. Because if it was International Women's Day, if that was the whole, you know, the reason for the outrage, why is it that previous situations pertaining to trans women and like other candy and things of that nature, why is it that you guys went out your way to boycott them and talk about, oh, I'm never buying that again, I'm never buying that for my kids?
Huh?
Because these people are just simply prejudiced. Girl, and honestly, I was thinking about that. It doesn't even matter. You can get like one of the most famous cereals. For example, let's say like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, right? Because I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch, right? And you can put a trans woman on there. They would say, how dare you put a trans woman on my cereal box? And girl, they always have to use an excuse. They have to always use an excuse in order to attack trans women. So they say, oh, it's because I do not want my kids to see it. And if it's not the kids, they'll say, oh, it's because you're forcing it down my throat. And if it's not that, literally, they always have to have an excuse because that's how somebody prejudice operates. Somebody prejudice never comes out straightforward and say, oh, I dislike these people, I hate these people. They have to have an excuse. So when I was thinking about that, I was like, okay, the whole situations prior to this whole Hershey bar literally negates everything that you say. So this is what happens when you show your hands of cards. You tell on yourself.
Look, show it to them, make sure it's all right.
Bingo,
all right,
bango.
show it to them too.
Bingo, bango.
Bingo, bango.
So these people are just literally just prejudiced. So yeah, coincidentally enough, it came out on International Women's Day. So that's going to be the excuse that they use. There may be some people out there that's like, no, I don't want it on International Women's Day. But a majority doesn't want trans women on anything, period. So they're going to complain and get upset anyways, right? It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if you put a trans woman on a cereal box, on a billboard, on anything. Like, think about it. Literally, I was thinking about that whole trans singer, Kim Petras, right? Literally, this is like the first trans singer ever to get like, to ever be on, I think it was MTV. I don't want to mistake it. I think it was MTV Awards or something like that. It was one of the first trans women ever to be on, you know, one of those award shows, and people were in outrage. Because they simply do not want trans women to have any rights. They want to eradicate trans women. Speaking of eradicate, girl, remember I told you guys previously my intuition was telling me that they want trans people to cease to exist. And then come to find out there's this one guy, YouTuber, that said, oh, we need to eradicate transgenderism. How in the world are you going to eradicate transgenderism without eradicating trans people? That's like me saying eradicate whiteism, eradicate Asianism. No, you want to eradicate trans people, but you're saying it the PG way. So yeah, so that's exactly what it is. And it's honestly getting on my nerves. Like, it's honestly, these transphobes are going too far. They're going way too far, to be honest. And girl, like recently I was playing this game. It's called Become Human, right? It's called Become Human. And I'm thinking like, girl, everything that they're going through, we're going through. And they literally call them deviants and they call them it. Literally, it's like this game, it's this PlayStation game that they have these robots and they treat them like shit, basically, you know. So they're like trying to fight for their rights, trying to fight for their freedom and stuff.
This message is the hope of a people, but it is also a warning. We will fight for our rights because we believe our cause is just. No human will live in peace until we are free.
So basically, that's exactly what I realized is going on. We're literally being treated like crap and we're fighting for our rights. Simply all that it is being prejudiced. It doesn't matter what holiday it is, it doesn't matter what day it is. They simply just do not want to see trans people anywhere, you know, and I'm tired of it, to be honest. So if you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, comment, subscribe for future content. And until next time, guys.